What's up guys, your boy CJ here. How you guys doing? I'm doing pretty well myself. Keep your social distancing out there and let's get into the video. Now today we're going to be talking about two tripod heads. Now here on the right I have the ball head and on the left I have the fluid head. Now these are more technical terms. The more layman term for them is called the photo head, and this one has the fluid head. Now I'm gonna just tell you straight to the face about what they're for and who they're for. Just for you guys those are rushing, I will be explaining them in depth, but for those photographers that are just starting out and you just want to take photos and not videos, you have no video whatsoever, you do not want to do any of them whatsoever, get yourself the photo head, because you're not photo head is smaller, cheaper, and it's much more functional for photos, because you don't need to pan left and right whatsoever. You just gonna stay still. The photo head will do. But if you're gonna do a bit of video, or maybe you're a video enthusiast or filmmaker, get yourself a fluid head, something big and durable for long-term purposes. They are more expensive, but they allow you for smooth panning left and right, up and down. Panning or tilting, that's the proper correct term for it. So yeah, that's the general gist of it. That's the gist of the video. If you guys want to learn more, I'm going to explain them in the next few seconds. If you guys not, and that's all you need to know, you're free to turn on the video. Now, have you gone? Are you still here? Great, and I'm going to explain more about them now. So now I'm going to put the video head to the side. I'm just going to talk about the photo head right now. Sorry, Siri just turned on. Anyway, so photo head, as you can hear from the term itself, photo or ball head. Now, why do we call them ball head for the proper term? It's because it allows for tilt, for adjusting anywhere the ball can adjust to. Inside here, I'm not sure if you can see, it's actually a ball. It allows for turning to whatever angle that you need it to, making it very, very functional for a photographer. And also, it's small, it's super light, it's not that expensive as well. Who are these for? These are for photographers. And what are these for? Taking still photos. Best for doing that. You can take videos with these, but you're just gonna be having static there. And plus, it can't really handle a lot of weight unless you buy the super expensive type. So yeah, that's the general gist of it. As for the price, I would recommend to buy something, a photo head, maybe around 200 to 300 ringgit, Malaysian ringgit. That would just be just fine for those of you starting out, because it's gonna last you for a long time. This, along with legs, which I have right here, these are the legs. These are the LVG legs and photo head. These cost me about 250 ringgit, fairly cheap for the photo market. They are very, very expensive ones, and they are also very, very cheap ones. However, for the sake you already bought about 2,000 ringgit camera, you might as well put another 200 ringgit to get yourself a quality tripod that will last you a lifetime. This thing has been following me for 8 years. I'm still satisfied until today. Okay. So I already explained the photo head, gonna put it aside. Now onto the big monster. I call this the full head. Now this is the Manfrotto Fluid Head MVH502AH or MVH502AH. Sorry about that. So these is called the fluid head for a fluid head, and from the title suggested, it allows for very, very smooth panning and tilting. What is panning and tilting? Panning is turning left and right, or maybe 360. I mean, it depends on what you need to do. And tilting is up and down. Now this is tilting and this is panning. So what makes this thing so special in comparison to these guys? Now these, like I said, allows for smooth panning and tilting. Not only that, it allows you for adjusting how smooth you want to turn it, how tight you want to turn it. Now this thing has a couple wheels on this side, as well as this red ring here. It allows me to turn it to super tight, or maybe I loosen it, and allows for extremely easy panning. So that's the great difference about it. Also, these are built to last as well as can kill people because of how heavy this thing is. This thing is about 900 grams, which is, I don't think it's 900 grams, about 1.5 kilograms from what I can feel. Anyway, so if you're a filmmaker or aspire to be one, definitely get one of these because they're gonna last you for a lifetime if you take care of them properly. Like every photography equipment, or videography equipment, or any equipment in general, keep them well, keep them clean, keep them nice and tidy, as you're gonna, last for you for a lifetime. This thing for itself has followed me for 3 years, no problem whatsoever. But due to the weight, I keep it at home 99% of the time. I do bring it once or twice, but not as often as I wanted to. So, price-wise, these are expensive, more expensive than these guys because of their functionality. They allow for that price tag. This itself is about 800 ringgit Malaysia. The legs, this tripod's legs is more thicker and more functional. It has a ball leg. Of course, I didn't buy that one. That one was extremely expensive. I bought the static tripod head because that's the only thing I needed to use it for. So the total, I bought about 2,000 ringgit in total, including the legs. But however, if you already got a tripod leg that's sturdy enough, you can just get the head, which is 800 ringgit. Trust me, spend the money, you're gonna be satisfied with it. So yeah, that's the general gist of it. Of course, I'm gonna recap again what's the main difference. Photo head or ball head for photographers, great for still photos. Video head, fluid head we call it, great for videographers or aspire filmmakers. Great for panning, tilting. More expensive, built to last, can kill people. Both of these are built to last, of course, but this one can definitely kill someone because of the weight and functionality of it. Of course, like I said, these are just my opinion, my guides for you guys. People has different opinions on what they call them, or of course how they use it for it. That is what I use them for and why I have both of these at my house and why I use them for. Of course, this is just my buying guide. You guys are free to get yourself whatever you guys need it to be. I'm just here to help you guys out. Anyway, if you guys like this video, do like and subscribe, drop a comment, share it with your friends for those that want to buy a new tripod head or whatsoever. And yeah, it's your boy CJ. Do keep it cool, just great, definitely just great. That's so cheesy, by the way. Anyway, it's your boy CJ out.